No, that's a sack.
That's a pick.
Mesh spot. Where was the? Oh, the user had him. I was like, where's the guy who be in the middle? That's the perfect guy to use, to be honest. 3rd and 5. We'll put a QB spot out just cause. Put that man on the streak. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, the user cheated. He cheated so bad. That's so fucked up. He just straight up bumped him off. Alright, well, Gabe's not gonna call it. He just straight up pushed him out of the way. And they're both 95 speed. Why was that even an option?
Yeah, there will be one here in Tampa, Florida, no doubt, and Baker Mayfield will be DJ. It's 3rd down and 2.
If we duck that punch, that's another one.
No doubt. Edmonds is wrapped up by Morrow to bring up 4th down.
I think you're right. Knowing Baker and seeing him on that sideline, he's going to be spinning something tonight.
Yeah, he got everybody.
The NFL Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon are headed to Orlando. The AFC and NFC face-off skill showdown on Thursday, February 1st at 7.
It's crazy because I was just thinking about putting reinforcement on you.
7-on-7 flag football game and more skills competitions. February 4th at 3 Eastern on ESPN and ABC.
Did you hear Grossi?
Oh, it's 5 plays on, 5 plays on.
Really excited, looking forward to this.
I thought my juke worked.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it will be. 4th down and 6. And now the Bucs turn it over on downs with 1:09 to go. We look ahead to next week. And that matchup that will happen in Baltimore with the Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. We did Houston and Indy in Week 18 and walked out of that stadium absolutely blown away by C.J. Stroud. We did the Ravens at the 49ers on Christmas night and walked out of that stadium absolutely blown away by the potential league MVP Lamar Jackson, and I cannot wait to see those two go.
Gonna be official on Saturday.
Now, that number 1 seed, it has always meant something.
I didn't see him. I didn't fucking see him.
They extended the playoff field, and to be the only team that gets that bye.
No way he blended in with the logo.
It will be for Houston, but C.J. Stroud. Wow.
Oh my
Really
gosh.
something.
Pretty sure Tyler actually was it.
Kelsey, by the way, just checked out of the game. There are the matchups. Top left in the divisional, Ravens and Texans. We talked about.
What's your beaks?
Kansas City will be at Buffalo. And then on the right side of the screen, Green Bay, the number 7
This motherfucker
seed,
loves
San
mesh.
Francisco.
It's like he goes into his playbook and just goes mesh concept. Boom! That's just Energizer, buddy.
Well, that looks like a man filled with emotion right now.
I would rather go to the Lions, but let's go with the first in the day.
Jeff Stoutland is beloved offensive line coach. And you wonder if that's it.
I was about to get upset, not gonna lie.
Is it safe to say if we beat the 49ers, we got a Super Bowl spot?
I be feeling bad for Jason Kelsey, boy. I know he got one, but it just don't feel like he got one. I mean, Jason Kelsey about to retire. He said, fuck that shit. I am never getting embarrassed like that in my career ever again.
Yeah, no one knows what next week will bring for Baker Mayfield and this Tampa team, but it doesn't really matter. They can the playoffs
for Todd Bowles and the team this year. Let's send it down to Lisa Salters.
Baker, it's been 3 years since your last playoff win. Just what has the wait been like?
We've fought so hard to get to this point, to get a chance to be in the playoffs, and I'm so proud of this team tonight. The way we came out and started fast. I'm so proud. And so we want to give ourselves a chance, you know. We did just that. We can play better than we did tonight, but it's on to the next one, so we're on to Detroit.
You've said that this
But
is the
Jalen
most
Hurts
fun, the most
finna go straight to
comfortable
the
you've
Ravens.
been in such a long time.
This motherfucker just said we could play better than we did tonight.
Communication throughout the week.
I know you're supposed to say that, but like,
We know what we were going to do
come on now.
schematically, and get out and attack. Obviously, got to make a few more plays overall on offense, but we made more than enough to win tonight.
Good throw, good catch, good play.
No, it's not.
Nice. Oh, I see what this is. I wonder if I should let him do it. I mean, it really don't got shit to do with me. That man Drew getting money hungry. But then again, with a girl like that, what type of life can you really have? Gonna be great then, I guess. Good play, good play.
If you don't get touched, fuck,
He definitely got bumped.
got touched. It's like I'm more mad that I should be scoring than them getting the ball back. Like I don't care if they got the ball back, but I should be scoring.
Oh, man. If you score to get the ball back. Oh, safety!
Come on.
That's
Oh,
David for
God.
you, boy. If you score to get the ball back, so I guess, you know, that part really doesn't matter, but, you know, getting points would definitely help towards the winning efforts. Why the hell would I run straight forward? Ah!
Oh, he's not touching the ball for 2 plays. Me too, right?
Matchup is
Fuck.
I got it! Yeah!
Time for over, man. Y'all finna piss me off. No block. Cool.
Yeah, I would love to see him run it. Yeah, I would love to see him, honestly. But they need to make sure they make it out of the first round, and then we can really talk. So
Ha! They did not do that. Oh, we are punting it.
But I would love to see him at the end of the day. Got respect for Mike Tomlin and everything he's done, but at the end of the day, I would love to welcome them back to the bank. But they got their hands filled this weekend, so hopefully they can say they look forward to next week. As heard from our guy Roquan Smith last week, Sarah,
He
and as
just
much
don't want
as he
something to
tried
look
to
like his
will
team,
that
son.
thing into existence, it ain't gonna happen. The Steelers are one and done in the wild card round. They lose up in Western New York to the Buffalo Bills, and so all of a sudden, not only are the Ravens obviously atop the conference, but they're the last one standing in the AFC North, with all three teams outside of Baltimore no longer being in play. So welcome in a little impromptu live stream here on Monday night, the 15th here of January, as we are officially in the divisional round week here as the Ravens get ready, and everything's set now, right? They got the Houston Texans coming to town. Mark your plans and calendars accordingly. Saturday, it's a 4:30 kickoff, and tonight's live stream is brought to you by our friends
Yep.
Van and Bus LLC. And here you have it, Sarah.
All right.
It's certainly not the
Let's get
same
a corner
Houston
out
team
and kick a
that we
field goal.
covered
Yo.
and watched, grow throughout the season, but the one that we watched week 1. So you
I
get
This
the
shit's
posted
sense
these
this
simple.
is
odds.
going
What
to
the
be a good
hell?
one. But no more Pittsburgh. And, man, just for the storyline, for Roquan's sake, I was kind of
My
wishing
face
that
mask
was the
commentator.
matchup for a third time, but
I was
not
like,
so
man,
much.
Well, I
hold
wanted
on.
it too. I think I made that clear. That
Pick.
being said, I mean, I tweeted just a few moments ago. Bye, Steelers.
Why does this nigga Darius Slay has 9,000 break tackle?
People following me these days because they weren't happy and let me know that they are 2-0 against
He
the Ravens. So
sat at
still
that
pleased
depth
with
this
that new
whole
trophy
game.
case.
He hasn't touched it. No
Get
swat,
up
no
there,
nothing.
and we'll say goodbye to you, and then we'll say hello to the divisional round where the Steelers will not be, but instead the Ravens will meet the Houston Texans. As Roquan said, the Steelers had their hands full, and they just couldn't make it to it. So this is going to be a
Good play.
great matchup,
Oh,
Bobby.
okay.
Great
I'm so
matchup.
funny.
Looking forward to this. We've got a rookie sensation, and I mean a rookie sensation in C.J. Stroud. Can't hate on anything that he's done this season. And then you've got him up against the MVP, probably the two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. As you mentioned, off the top, Ravens beat this team 25-9 week 1, right?
Let's go.
And as you mentioned, as many
Oh
people
yeah, run that
mentioned,
time. We go.
the
Let's
Texans
fight.
are not
We
the same
go.
team as they were in week 1. Obviously, not. Brand new head coach,
More than cool.
rookie quarterback, everything kind of coming together for them. So everybody's been talking about that. But don't forget, the Ravens are a very, very different team also. While it wasn't a brand new head coach, it was a brand new offensive system. It was the first time Lamar Jackson was running that offensive system. It was also the first time Lamar Jackson was coming back from injury when he had got knocked out the season previous. Marlon Humphrey was missing. Four Ravens were injured in that game. So, listen, there are, on both sides, these are two totally different teams. And I'm looking forward to this. I think, again, as long as the Ravens bring their A game, I've been saying this really for weeks now. As long as the Ravens bring their A game, I believe they can beat any team in the NFL, including this Houston Texans team.
Vegas thinks so as well this upcoming weekend. We'll get to that in just a second. Ravens lead the all-time series against the Texans 10-2. Pretty dominant record there. They've never lost to Houston at home, and they're 7-0 to be exact against the Texans inside the bank. So that's what's coming up. Again, it's Saturday,
I ain't gonna lie, they be making me feel like, ooh, they be making me feel like that shit really matters, you know?
On Saturday, it's going to be
Oh, they're 7-0 against them at home. Nigga, we ain't played the Texans at home in like 3 years.
They've opened up as 9.5-point favorites have the Ravens over the Texans, according to DK Sportsbook. And you might remember, that's the exact same spread for week
I
1.
fucking saw you.
And they covered that game as well, so we'll have to see. Like you said, they won handily, and that was actually a game that they lost. You got to remember, all the way back, they lost one of those 4 players that you mentioned was J.K. Dobbins to that Achilles injury, season ending. So both teams very, very different, but this is a team that is playing fearless, no question. And we'll have a chance to catch up with John McClain as we did week 1.
I ain't gonna lie, Ray Lewis took over that one. That was him.
Down there in Houston, he's going to come on for our official game preview.
Got hit with the Ray Lewis Holy Ghost.
Texting back and forth with him, so we'll have that released by drive time on Thursday.
Good shit, Beaks. That was probably about to be a complete ass pass.
About how much these two teams have changed. Lamar Jackson that game.
I love Beaks.
17 of 22 for 169 yards, 1 interception, 4 sacks, 1 fumble loss, and 6 rushes for 38 yards. That was a performance you would, somewhat expect in a brand new offense. That was not the MVP we saw down the stretch in December, so
Tough.
that'll be different. But I do want
He got
to say
way
this,
more yards
as
than he
confident
should
as
have.
I am in the Ravens, and I am very confident, you never can overlook your opponent. And then I do want to give C.J. Stroud his due here. He just finished up a wild card game against the Browns, who were one of the best defenses of this season, right up there with the Ravens, right?
Top 5.
Easily top 5, maybe top 3.
Stop doing
So
the
against the
finger thing.
Browns, he put up an NFL rookie quarterback record in the playoffs with 3 passing touchdowns.
No fucking
Otto
way.
Graham is not that
Quarterback to
fast.
win a playoff game.
Ever.
Yeah.
History of the NFL.
Ever. So, you don't wanna look past that. You don't wanna look past that they have a coach in DeMeco Ryans that's in the running to be the coach of the year. So you don't want to look past any of that. At the same time, Ravens will have Marlon back. We'll see what's going on with Mark Andrews. We'll go through the injury report, but Marcus Williams went out during that first game. Ronnie Stanley went out during that first game, and like you said, J.K. Dobbins went out during that first game. So just this is gonna be a blast to kind of like look through how
Catch the ball, Kyle! Fuck!
one of them has changed, and I just think it's important that you, as confident as you are, you got to find that
20
balance. You just go in
yards
confident. You welcome
per
anybody
throw.
in.
Per
It's
completion.
with Roquan Smith. We'll lock the doors. We'll tell the security guards when they can open up the gates. You have that mentality. At the same time, you take your opponent seriously.
Why does he keep getting away with this shit?
Thing, Bobby, I just feel like this Texans offense can easily be made one-dimensional, and that's what the Ravens always want to start with. Roquan has told us that before. They just haven't had much of a ground game. So that makes them one-dimensional, and once you can make them one-dimensional, then you can start teeing off using C.J. Stroud. I think that's
All I had
kind
to
of
do
what
was
they want to
score
do
from
defensively,
outside
and
the
then
25.
offensively, I just can't wait to see what Monken and Lamar has put together.
Bro said they won't even get 17 points on us.
Backing up and setting up as a lefty.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be nervous going in, but I got faith.
Who knows what
Get
they're
the
gonna
fuck.
unleash in the playoffs? But I can't. I'm happy
Why
that
is
it's
he
Saturday,
laying
quite
on top
frankly,
of him?
because the game gets here sooner, as it'll have almost been 3 weeks to have a meaningful game, and then B, they'll have an extra day because the next game will be on a Sunday, so that'll give them an extra day to prepare for that.
This is great for the city, too.
Assuming they win.
Yeah, right. Assuming they win. It's so great for the city. Everything's set in stone now. You can make your plans accordingly.
Literally theory
Sure,
that should happen
not
every
a prime
time.
time game, but hey, it's still probably going to be dark just a couple minutes after kickoff this time of year, right? So it's going to feel like one when it's all said and done. It's going to be on ESPN, of course, nationally televised. And Houston comes in with, we've already mentioned their names, but probably the coach of the year in DeMeco and the offensive rookie of the year in CJ. So
I
they're
swear I
just
won
playing
that. I
fearless.
swear. There's no way
And no doubt, like
in
the Ravens
God's
didn't play their
green
best
earth
game in week 1,
that
and they
he just
still
outside me
trounced
like
them
that.
25-9. It's almost as if you have to throw that out.
In my
Because
defense, I
about
didn't
these two
turn
teams
red,
off.
so I think it was
Here's
tough.
a look at what's going on elsewhere in the divisional round as well, and there will be elite quarterback matchups. Lamar versus CJ, and then for the first time in his career, Patrick Mahomes is going to have to go chase a Lombardi outside of Arrowhead. The Bills are going to host Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs next weekend. And between these two games,
Honestly, that's what I want to see. Can Pat Mahomes win a game when he's not like fucking OP as shit?
Rams Lions was great, but other than that, it was honestly kind of a lukewarm, super wild card weekend, which is supposed to be insane. It really wasn't.
Well,
Did he just say the wild card weekend wasn't insane with 4 fucking blowouts that were all upsets?
Change it to where 7 teams from each conference get in. Like, there's just a couple teams that just really aren't necessarily playoff worthy, playoff caliber. You know what I mean? They make it in, but you make it in with a lesser record. And I definitely think Steelers were one of those teams. Like, they benefited from the Ravens not playing their stars week 18, and that's what helped propel them there. This is going to be Patrick Mahomes, by the way, first road playoff game in his career, so that'll be interesting to see him have to travel over to Buffalo rather than vice versa. And then in terms of Houston, here's how the Ravens have been approaching it. John Harbaugh said as soon as they saw the Texans won, they went to work.
Okay, good to see everybody. Appreciate you guys. We are deep in the preparations. Last week we spent time on all 4 of the potential teams doing preliminary work, a lot of film study, a lot of analytics, things like that. Since then, since Houston won, we have been dialed in on Houston. Since the end of that game till now, continuing.
Oh my God! I just
About
flipped it
7:30
all the
tonight,
way back.
and then we'll see if we have to pivot.
Stop, bro.
So that's where we're at with that. What questions you have?
Okay, so Sarah, it's 8:27 right now, so hopefully they're 57 minutes into more.
Damn, IR?
Well, not having to divvy up anything, right? Solely focused on the Houston Texans rather than Pittsburgh.
They're only, and that was smart of them to go that way.
Is Nico Collins or bust down there? Fuck.
So they've had they'll have plenty of time to be looking at them, and then one update from Houston.
PI?
Today, the team announced they placed wide receiver Noah Brown on the injured reserve list. So, as Nico noted, the Texans are led by Nico Collins there in the wide receiver. Where he put up almost 1,300 yards this season. But then it's
whoa, not catching that is insane.
Who are the next 2?
We need a tutty.
Wide receivers, and now they're both on injured reserve. So that's where they're at. Going to be looking for some of their depth to step up against the Ravens. So C.J. Stroud is going to have to lift up some players around him.
Tank's a dude. Mm-hmm. Tank is a dude. So that's
only reason I keep
stuff we're gonna dive into more so with John McClain.
No, we getting turnovers. It's not a bad call. It's not a bad call.
He had to say in week 1, and I remember this too.
Let's go.
He went out of his
Come on, defense.
in press conference to say, like, this
fucking touch me, bitch.
Boom!
Oh shit. Oh my God.
They're gonna win a lot of football games this year. Mark it down.
Okay, I give up.
Young football team, and that's exactly what they ended up.
Whose division is this? Is this yours?
First-year head coach and first-year quarterback.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty inspiring what they were able to do in this kind of turnaround that they've been on.
I feel like Chiefs got to catch a pick if we're gonna win this.
Like the pits of the NFL. You know,
I like
kind
how
of
our regular season
in the
games blow up,
aftermath of, wow,
and
we
then
don't have
we get to the
Deshaun
playoffs
Watson
actually
anymore. Like, what is our future?
being games.
Who is our quarterback?
I don't even call him good, but
They
we're in
picked the
games.
right guy because, with all due respect to Bryce Young, I hope his career he's able to turn it around, and sometimes you become where you.
Good
It's a
shit.
wonderful sight because I lagged like
Yeah, if he threw that, that would have been a mean ass game. But yeah, I just realized I'm like I got the speed on Zadarius, but I need the people over there for Beaks.
And who knows? Maybe the organizational structure is
So
better than
Zadarius gonna be the QB spot till Beats get back. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. I thought I ran commit. Well, I probably did run commit.
Oh, he did it again.
CJ and Bryce could not be, or it went vice versa.
Put that shit down! Yeah, that's why I ain't say nothing. That's why I ain't say nothing. Because that was bullshit the first time.
Yeah, no. CJ's like one of those that just,
What you gonna do?
Something about that touch.
What you gonna do? Randy Moss got 95 speed. So does Darius Hillary. Oh, it's clearly a Raiders team. He probably got 97 speed.
So if you're wondering where the Ravens, or if you're
That actually makes a lot more sense.
but just to kind of
I'm nowhere near as
context
butthurt about it
the
first
Ravens
time.
are compared to the competition that's out there. The Ravens have played 3 of now the divisional round teams. 3 of them. And the Ravens.
Yep. Let's fucking go.
You said it too.
I did, didn't I? Feel like T Shizzle will go out and catch a pick and we gonna win this. Good shit, boy. I'm clipping this shit just because I did call it.
It's one of the reasons why you can feel confident about the Ravens at this point.
You always picture where you should. It was like, oh, okay, you got it.
On the screen.
Yep. Shout out Ing, our guy Ing Raven, in the YouTube content space.
Go
of course, we
Ravens,
had
go
him on
go
to kick things off last Thursday.
And Graven, I ain't gonna lie, I might have to watch that live stream. It has literally all of my Ravens YouTubers.
I see what you did there, Ing.
Damn it.
Appreciate you and keep crushing it. I know it's gonna be an exciting week in the content space, so make sure you guys go check out what Ing's got coming up over the next few days.
Stop saying that. It's not cool.
this postseason run is all said and done. I see a
Until
lot of
Ainge's
people
doing.
talking about Russell,
Cool.
and that will be discussed again this
Good
week,
shit,
leading
good
up to the
shit.
weekend, whether you like it or not.
Devin
I thought
Hester.
Kevin Cusick
Bring it
made
out.
an astute observation
Devin Hester
on
don't
Twitter
want to
leading
lose.
into this conversation, and I
Come on,
think you
defense.
had that.
We
Here
need
it
it. We
is.
need to stop to call game for real. We just look good right
So,
now.
he calls
Let's
it
took our full time
biphobia,
out.
which I find to be entertaining. I like that. Biphobia.
Oh yeah, baited
So
it, baited it. Throw it, throw it, throw it.
fans who have
Look
that,
at
they don't
Beeks.
think that
4.5 sacks in one game. That's insane.
the term is made up.
He has all 5
Concept?
sacks by
That's a
himself.
real thing that some of this fan base is dealing with. Anyway, how resting starters worked for the other teams on Saturday. Just the philosophy, like the strategy involved. The Browns rested a good portion of their starters to regular season finale and lost, as we know. We've covered that. The Texans played their starters week 18 and won. The Dolphins played the regular season finale and lost.
Big 4th and 1
The
here.
Chiefs decided to rest the regular season
If we get this,
finale.
is game. If not, it's not that big a deal.
It's a
They're the
sellout
outlier
run.
here
I'll
because of the
run the ball if I
experience,
was
but I like the exercise.
He could do that. But he only has the Energizer. He's
As
not
I said,
breaking anything.
There's already an example for each.
Put that down. Yes, go.
Oh my God, you hurt all your brain.
Oh
Your
yeah, that is crazy. That's why I did that too. I was like, he probably gonna think Kyle Hamilton too far for the KO, but he doesn't have set feet lead, so it really didn't matter. GG's. We're up 5. We could fucking get in field goal range and just kick that bitch. That would have been insane if he had missed that and then you just took off. And I'm calling timeouts.
I remember I read the ESPN article on it. We referenced it here before, but it goes back, I mean, several years, maybe decades. And it's like there's no clear historic answer of which one is better, which means to me it's just, it ends up being usually the best team wins.
Yeah. So that's what happened.
I should have failed. I forgot that's in the game.
I wouldn't have said fall. Yeah. I mean, fall definitely was a smart move there, but I would have took the sack. I would have been like, get my fumble.
Guest shuttles. Please call our friends over at Thoroughbred, Baltimore's most reliable and affordable ground transportation. They're safer than rideshare mobile apps, drivers.
Oh, he's open. Oh, do it. Oh, yes. He got that shit twice. That's game. GG's, man.
If you're interested, you think you might be a good fit for what they provide, book your next ride with Thoroughbred. You can check out their user-friendly booking website by going to our show notes below or
Throw a fucking demon in there, boy.
Where to next, partner?
Well, I think we can probably start catching up on John Harbaugh had his press conference this afternoon ahead of this Steelers Bills game.
I was about to say, I wonder if they won it.
We can kind of start with, let me see here, move over to the videos here. So, first off, obviously he was asked about injuries. So some of the key ones that we're going to be watching for is Zay Flowers this week. We probably should get, actually, yeah, we'll get an injury report Tuesday. Because they should, now that it's a Saturday game, they moved the week all a day earlier. So Wednesday pressers and practice are now going to be Tuesday. Thursdays, which is when we usually get coordinators, should now be Wednesday. And then John Harbaugh does the final one on Friday.
Good call. I agree with this call.
We should get an injury report Tuesday. So we're going to be looking for Zay.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Marlon Humphrey, and then Mark Andrews. We'll kind of see where they're at. But he was asked specifically about Zay.
No,
he didn't
just go ahead and take 3.
specifically answer about Zay.
I was about to say we should run it, but 3 is safer. I believe in defense.
Varying degrees of optimism with certain guys. And,
honestly,
really, I mean, it's just like
it's 8 points.
Some guys are good to go. Other guys.
It's touchdown or nothing. Fuck it, we're gonna go for it.
Alright, optimistic, but obviously
because it's only gonna be like 5 seconds unless he fair catches it.
He was also asked about, as we know, they had stadium practice. The media was not there. It was on Saturday.
He did not fair catch it.
So he was asked about that practice and what it did for the team.
I thought it was really good, Jerry.
70 yards, 6 yards in 70 seconds. I mean, what the fuck? 70 yards in 6 seconds.
Good spirits. It was cold and windy. And we had a sense of the state.
Plant some shit.
Psychologically, just to feel that.
Oh, y'all lucky Beaks not activated, bro. I'll put Beaks on the tear.
That's what we do. We drive to the stadium for home games.
Why the hell did he go to the? I guess it was too late for anything else. Good game, man. Good game.
Because this speaks to what we discussed these last couple weeks.
It was rough for a little bit, but we came back.